I really wanted to like this book. It's a John Irving after all, but I didn't. And I really couldn't summon up the enthusiasm to like it. Maybe I should have paid attention to what the dog was trying to tell me all those years ago when he chewed on it. Now I'm rereading my library and making that call as to which books I'm going to let go and which ones I'm going to keep. And today's book is John Irving's The Fourth Hand. And here is where little Max chewed on it when he was a puppy. And so I do think he was being kind of prophetic. And I had already read it at the time, because I've not read it since. I would have remembered that, even though I didn't remember the book. So our hero, if you can call him that, Patrick, he's a journalist. He's not very good. He's, playing on charm and good looks, and kind of that's all he's good for. Until one day a lion eats his hand, and that becomes his claim to fame. That becomes his claim to fame. I do that. Spoonerisms. I mix words up all the time. So this guy is now known as the lion guy for having eaten his hand. Meanwhile, in the middle of somewhere, Minnesota I want to say, but I don't really know for sure because that's how much attention I wasn't paying attention to this book. Green Bay, where are the Green Bay Packers? Wherever that is. So there's a woman there, she's married, she's obsessed with this journalist guy, and she's going, oh my God, the poor thing. You should give your hand to him when you die, she says to her husband. And he's going, but I'm not dead. He does die in some kind of stupid, crazy accident that really, how the hell did we get to this place? So she offers up his hand. Then she transfers her obsession to Patrick, our journalist guy, to the hand. And it just kind of goes into some kind of weird, absurd, crazy after that. And I kind of started to lose interest in it. I didn't like any of the characters. Normally you have to like the characters. Even the bad guys, you have to feel something. These lot, they were just mean and they were hedonists and there was no redeeming features. And I'm like, why am I finishing this book? Normally I would have gone, okay, you're going. I forced myself to finish this because, I must have loved his books. I've read others of his books. I mean, A Prayer for Owen Meany, everybody puts that in their top 10. I've read that, I don't have it anymore. The Cider House Rules, The Widow for 1 Year, I've got that as well. And I do remember liking those. I probably kept this book because of the company these books were in and what his reputation is. And maybe I was in awe of how great a writer he was, and maybe I wanted to show off his books that, I had an eclectic collection of some really good literary masterpieces, along with the entire Danielle Steele collection I had at the time, which has since gone. But you know what? Danielle Steele served a purpose at her time. And the other thing I noticed about this author is he likes to go into minute detail of every character and all of the side characters, and so you've got this kind of spider network of all these characters' backstories, and it's like it adds flavor and richness and depth. And then I started realizing, okay, am I kind of getting frustrated by this because I do that? I mean, I tell a shaggy dog story and I give everybody all the full backstory and all the minute detail, and maybe it's time to revisit this trait. Maybe it's not a good trait. Maybe other people are equally getting annoyed with me doing my kind of long rambling throws of a brief little explanation when I could just cut to the chase. Not as much cutting to the chase as the AIs would like me to do. Like, I am not known for one sentence. Why do one sentence when I can do an entire paragraph? Yeah, that's kind of a full counselling session there. And yeah, I do kind of get the irony of what I'm saying. Okay, so ramble over, which is kind of in keeping with this book. It really was just a ramble from start to finish. It could have been written in 20 pages. It could have been a short story. Maybe the depth of characters and storylines will work on a novel that I actually like the characters and they mean something to me, whereas in this one, I just don't think it worked. So is this a stay or a let go? Well, of course. It's a let go. And you know what? The dog told me what to do with it back in 2003 when he was a little puppy. Clearly, I now have taken 20 plus years to understand what he was trying to tell me at the time. I'll see you next time, hopefully liking the next book.